hello there. I hope you can hear and see me. Let's make sure that the audio is on point. I think that it is okay, right? Should I turn up the volume or turn it down? Reduce it a bit? Let me know in the chat, folks. I hope you've all missed our lovely coffee talk because we're back for another episode tonight. Last time we didn't get around to finishing the first session of Coffee Talk 2 because it was a long one, a long episode. So we will conclude that one today and then proceed to the second episode of the Coffee Talk sequel. But before we do that, I wish a warm welcome to Dejan, Lazar, Sara, Yatsa, Lena, Magdalena. All of them. Lena and Magdalena. I think that those are two quite similar names. So it's nice to have both of you here tonight. How is everyone feeling? How was your day, folks? Was it a stressful one, busy one, or maybe a day that you would like to repeat once more? There are such days in life when everything just goes right and you want to relive it. Those are the best ones. I wish us all more and more such days. But yeah, if you have no questions, I'll be looking at the chat and we can start with today's episode. So this stranger, we still haven't learned her name, I guess, says, okay, 1 blue pea latte with art, please. Ah, yes, I remember. We have some new ingredients, including this pea latte, blue pea latte. So let's brew it for her. What was the recipe? I guess blue pea, and milk. It makes sense, but let's just make sure we don't do anything wrong. We had butterfly pea. How do we make blue pea latte? Wait a second. I mean, latte needs some coffee, doesn't it? But if I choose coffee, then I can't use blue pea. So I guess it's gonna be blue pea again, and perhaps some milk. I can't remember any latte without milk. Or actually there is more milk, so cafe latte is coffee, milk, which probably means blue pea latte is going to be blue pea, milk. Let's brew it and let's see how we did. Remember, guys, if we can't see the name of the drink, like this one, then it means we didn't do it right and we have to trash it and try again. But thankfully this time our recipe was on point, exactly what the guest wanted. So let's draw something in the cup. What should we draw? Give me some suggestions for the well-known Marco Lingo cafe latte art. What should it be? Should I go for my famous cat? Maybe something like a fox? Just a single letter? Maybe something more challenging. Not like a sun. A sun is not challenging, but maybe something slightly more challenging than that. I'm listening to you folks. Take the stage and give me some suggestions. The famous cat. Okay, because it will be our first ever art in Coffee Talk 2. So I guess it makes sense to start it with the famous cat. Or should I say the infamous cat? I'm not sure whether it is a positive or a negative memory. But let's try. I did lose a bit of my skill. I haven't drawn anything for a while. I I think this will make it better. I want to draw from this side. Oof, oof. I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm not feeling it. Wait. I need to warm up my hand and then turn this into art. Okay, not great. I'll start off from the ear. It's just not going well. Okay, this is decent. This is decent. This is completely decent. A little nose. And now the mouth is gonna be the tricky part. Okay, okay, pretty nice. Now only the whiskers. The whiskers are always a tricky part. Let's just try to like place a couple of dots. Oh, I think I got it, guys. Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. I wouldn't change anything. I don't want to ruin it. Perhaps even this was unnecessary, but okay, it was definitely unnecessary, but it's okay. It's okay. There's the eye. How do you rate this, Magdalena? From 1 to 10. I wish Mauro was here. Mauro could give us a professional review. Oof. I mean, I'm looking at it from my phone. It doesn't look as good as it does on my screen, but it works. It works. I can definitely see there's a cat in the cup, and that's what truly matters. Magdalena says the Cheshire or Cheshire. What's the correct one? Cheshire, right? Cheshire cat. Yeah, I googled it now, and it does look like the Cheshire cat. You are right, Magdalena. Thank you for noticing the similarity. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. You can actually see your art in the cup from a different perspective. This is what the customer is going to see. If you guys were at a cafe and they served you a cup with this art, how would you feel about it? Would you be amazed? Would you be disappointed? Personally, I would love it. I would say, wow, that's a Cheshire cat. Great job. And let's see her reaction. Thank you for waiting. Here we go. It's blue. Yeah, just like your hair. Yes, but rest assured, it is all natural. I see. It's pretty. Slurp, slurp. How do you like it? It's good. Thank you. You are very welcome. Lucas, is the power okay now? Yes, the city department is making sure of it. Awesome. Now we can just wait until the storm's over. Well, about that, the news said the storm will go on until midnight at the very least. Go on, continue. So this stream will go on until 10 p.m. local time. It means this stream will last. It will again continue until 10 at the very least. So that is the minimum, the bare minimum, the shortest duration possible, midnight. It is very likely to last even after midnight, but that is the minimum they are expecting. What? Would have been nice if I had my car. You guys can see a cleft sentence which has omitted the dummy it, and instead we just have would have been nice if I had my car. We worked on the conditionals yesterday. So which conditional is this, folks? If you are watching, tell me which conditional do we have here? Would have been nice if I had my car. What's the topic here? First, second, third, mixed. What's the conditional here? Don't disappoint me, folks. I'm waiting for the correct answer. Let's see if you can get it. The third conditional, a great guess, but there is one tricky part, and that is we need the past perfect tense in order to create the third conditional. Well, at least for one part of it. To be more precise, we need the past perfect and would have plus past participle. Now here we do have would have and past participle, but we don't have the past perfect. We just have if I had. The past perfect would be if I had had my car. So that means this is not the third conditional, and it is instead a mixture of the second conditional, so the main verb being in the past simple form, and then the second part of the sentence being would plus have plus past participle, which is a characteristic of the mixed conditionals. That's right, Magdalena, no need to apologize. I'm glad you spotted the mistake even before I corrected it. Pardon, there are several road closures, so roads are closed, you can't drive on them, due to flooding. It is not fluting or flued. Many people pronounce it as flued. It looks like that because of the double O, but it is flood with a short A. And a flood or flooding is when water goes out of the river bank and it spreads all around the city, the streets, and it could potentially carry away people's cars, their property, get inside people's homes, cause a lot of monetary property damage that costs money to fix, or in some very bad cases, it could also cause deaths. It could lead to some people's deaths. So flooding is bad, and unfortunately here in Serbia we do experience floods every once in a while, though the last time we had severe flooding was back in 2014. We had some really bad floods in the north of Serbia. Well, darn, which is a nicer way to say damn. So basically, you're saying we're stuck. Stuck? When something is stuck, it can't move. So for example, if I'm trying to unzip my hoodie, but the zip won't move, I can say it is jammed or it is stuck. So they are stuck inside my coffee shop and they can't leave it. They are stuck. So stuck, unable to move. And what was the other one? Yeah, flood, water going out in the streets and causing damage. Those are floods, and remember the pronunciation is flood. Keep that in mind. Afraid so, at least for a little while. Nobody's happy about that. I'm in deep trouble. If I remember correctly, his wife wants him to go back home, but he just can't do it. What's wrong with your car, Pops? Yeah, You didn't finish explaining it earlier. I have questions. Heh. Just didn't want to alarm you, Marcoffee. Okay, so alarm someone. To alarm someone means to make them worry, to make them understand something wrong is happening. So he didn't want to make me think about those dangers, about those issues. His tires got flattened. So somebody probably stuck a knife or something sharp into his car's tires, the rubber part that all vehicles drive on. For real? Like, really? Yup. There's been some vandalism going around recently. Vandalism, the pointless destruction of public property or private property of others without any deeper cause, any deeper motive. Somebody keeps removing valve cores and deflating tires from parked cars around the West Precinct. Deflating tires, so people are destroying other people's cars. Huh, why? Maybe someone's a collector or got too much time on their hands. No clue yet. When you say no clue or I've got no clue, it means you have no idea. You don't know what the answer is or what is going on. Somebody has got too much time on their hands. It's a nice expression to say people have too much spare time. Too much time they don't know how to use. So somebody has got too much time on their hands and they can just go out and destroy other people's cars. Anyhow, our station lot was getting repaved. Okay, so the lot, the parking for his police station, it was getting repaved. Pavement is that top surface cover of the road. It's what our vehicles drive on when we go on city roads. So if you go to a remote village or you go to a mountain road, you'll see unpaved dirt roads. But in every city, all the parking spaces and all the roads will be paved. So perhaps their pavement was old. There could have been some potholes, some cracks in it. So they had to get it repaved. And you can see it was getting repaved, so they weren't doing it. He didn't say we were repaving our lot. He said it was getting repaved by an agency, by a company in charge of that. So a few of us had to park outside today. Well, you know the rest. Did everyone's cars get affected too, Pop? Oh, we have new messages. Yo, bro, how are you? I am back. Welcome back, Miriam. I'm doing fine today. I have no complaints. It was a pretty good day. Not too hot. The temperature was around 24 degrees Celsius. So it was pleasant. I was busy, of course. That's why I look a bit tired. But don't worry, I'm here to give you a good experience in Coffee Talk. Do we learn English today? Hey, thank you. Yes, we are learning through Coffee Talk. Basically, the concept is I read through the dialogues between the characters. There's a deep story for each character, and some people really care about their stories. The important thing is, as I read, I explain the meaning of different words or different grammar points. Good job. I like your videos. Take care. Thank you so much. Eat well. Of course. Of course. I've been eating well. I don't struggle with my diet. But I sometimes struggle with sugar. Thank you for the good advice. What about you, Miriam? Do you have problems with your diet? Do you eat too much sugar? It's a problem for me. Anyways, back to our story. Nope, just mine. Oh, that's so weird. So something weird is something unusual, something strange. Strange, weird, unusual. Those are all the synonyms. You're so chill about it. Yeah? Maybe because there's no real damage done, other than wasting my time. So he said, you are so relaxed about this? And then Georgia replied, perhaps it is because nothing serious, no real damage. It wasn't a serious problem, except for somebody wasting his time. Other than is, again, a good phrase to use when introducing one single point outside of the broader perspective. So I can't think of anyone from Russia watching this stream other than Dimitri. You know, so I can't think of any other person except this one. This is my advice for you. Thank you so much once again for the useful advice. Do you have LinkedIn? Yes, I do have LinkedIn, though I don't really use LinkedIn. I haven't updated my profile in a while, but I can tell you how to find me. You can always just write Marko Jovanovic Bubble Live. That's how you can find me on LinkedIn. I don't eat sugar, but I eat chocolate. So how does that work? How can you eat chocolate without sugar? Are there any sugar-free chocolate options? Please enlighten me, because I'd like to try that. Though my co-workers, so co-workers or colleagues, again, those are the synonyms, aren't so cool about it. So he is very relaxed, but his colleagues are worried about this. The recent mass resignations have left us severely understaffed. Ooh, some difficult words. The recent, so recent means something that has happened lately. The recent change. Something in the close past. Mass, something that happened in a large volume. Resignations. Resignations are a resignation is the process of quitting your job, leaving your job. So many people have left this police station. Many people have resigned. So mass resignations have left us, present perfect, have left because they are still in that situation. It is still relevant. It connects the present action to the current state of things. It has left them severely, like we said, something severe is very strong, something that is colossal, and understaffed. Staff are the people who work at a certain place. Understaffed means it is below what's necessary. It is suboptimal. It is not enough. So understaffed, not good enough. I'll send you an invite. Just a joke. Please accept me. I found you. Okay, I will do so after the stream. No worries, Maryam. Thank you for being here. And I'm sorry to hear the chocolate thing was just a joke. I wish that there was some real sugar-free chocolate. That'd be great. Additionally, companies are moving away due to the tax hike. So there are protests happening. Oh, that's a problem. Additionally, an adverb used to introduce another point, add more information. Companies are moving away. So companies are going out due to, another way to say because, the tax hike. The hike is the increase. So tax hike is a sudden increase in taxes, especially a sharp one. So maybe the taxes increased by 5%, 10% or more. So there are protests happening. That is clear, which means tensions, it's that sort of hatred, that sort of bad feeling in the air when people don't like each other, when they don't like something. It is the tension that you can feel in the air, and it is high all around. I'm 14, and I'll be 15 next month, and I'm from Morocco. I am a guy, girl, and I study English, and I am programming, girl. So nice to meet you, uncle. Thank you, too. I like coding. I write code. Wow, so you must be very smart if you know how to code. When did you learn how to code? I mean, you are only 15. It's hard to do that at such a young age. I'm 26, and I don't know how to do it. So is it hard? That does not sound good. Don't I know it? Anyway, we caught the culprit on CCTV. The culprit is the person who commits the crime. Culprit, the person who commits, the person who did the crime. Let's say like this, you know, it's the simplest way to put it. CCTV, security cameras. You know, those cameras that every shop has nowadays. They were able to record the culprit, the person who did it, on security cameras. Yes, I'm smart. Oh, if you need help, I'll help you. I learned code. I learned how to code. You can say I learned how to code when I was 10 years old. Okay, so you are already experienced. And how did you learn? Through school or YouTube or any courses? How does that work at such an early age? So I'll be looking into it starting tomorrow. So starting from tomorrow, Georgie will start exploring what is going on. Just hoping it won't get any crazier in the meantime. The time between 2 points. So if I say, guys, I'll go on a break, I'll be back next week, I can say, in the meantime, keep studying English. So from this point until I come back, study English. That is the meantime. Could it just be a prank, Pops? A prank? So an intentional joke that makes a person believe a situation is true even when it's not? You think so? Yeah. With what's been going on lately, the suspicion would land elsewhere, right? So the culprit may think they won't get caught. The person who did this thinks they won't get caught. I learned from YouTube and a platform and courses. So everything. I learn English too from Duolingo and your videos. Perfect. So Duolingo and Marcolingo. Excellent. It's really great that you started learning early, because the younger you are, the easier it gets. I do project with programming, essay. So is easy. I thought essay. Programming is easy. You just need first to make the first step. Of course. I mean, it all takes time. I know how to code with Java and Python, C++, C, HTML. So you know everything. Amazing. Are you even in high school now? Or are you going to start high school next year? How do you pronounce surveillance? Surveillance. I can write that in the chat so you can have a visual representation of it as well. Sir, you need to use that like a schwa but then add the rolled erotic R. Surveillance. Like this. Surveillance. Thank you. I learned Chinese too. Crazy. I mean, Chinese Mandarin is just something on another level. Why do you want to learn Chinese? Is there any particular reason for that? Anyways, Lucas, so the culprit may think they won't get caught? Are you speaking from experience? If I say yes, would you let it slide? Let something slide means not cause trouble over it, not address it. So if I'm a teacher and I catch you cheating during our test, I can say, this time I'm gonna let it slide. This time I'm not gonna report you to the principal. I'm not gonna remove you from the class. I will let it slide. Depends on what you did. Remember, depend on. Harsh. Harsh means strict. But I'm serious. Prank videos are like their own genre online, you know? Remember, it's not genre or genre. People watch that kind of stuff? Oh yeah. It's all about cheap thrills, pops. And a good way to make money too, if you play your cards right. Play your cards right means do things the way you should. Whenever there is a doubt about what you should do, you choose the right option. You can imagine a poker game where you need to play the right card at the right time. So in life, if you play your cards right, you will be successful. Oh, the crazier your shtick is, the more views you get. It's something from this world, okay. Which means more ad money. Lather, rinse, repeat until you push them just a bit too far. Okay. Lather, meaning. Okay, so basically, lather is the white bubbles. So the white bubbles from the soap, when you are washing something, they are the lather. A rinse means you wash with just water. So when we say wash something, it means using soap and water. So rinsing is just washing away the soap with clean water, and repeat again and again. So we have that expression, rinse and repeat. So just wash it and do the same thing again. Recreate the same content again and again. We have some questions. I'll be high school next year because I like to learn hard things. Languages. You must be a teacher. You are good, are you? Well, it's not up to me to say that. You can ask my students. But I'd say, considering the number of students I've had over the past 8 years, that I'm not bad. I'll be humble and say that I'm not bad. If others think I deserve more praise, they can say more. But would you like to be a teacher, Miriam? Maybe teach coding. I know that coding teachers are pretty popular on some websites. It is a highly demanded skill. Let's move on. Then you get the nuke and everything will just go poof and disappear. Yes, that's right. So when you have a nuke, a nuclear bomb, something just explodes and everything disappears. Won't stop anyone from doing it all over again, though. Because really, all you need to get started is a camera, phone, and Wi-Fi. True. I mean, that's true for YouTube as well. You just need a phone and Wi-Fi, even cellular data. Everything else comes down to timing and luck. Yes, true. You sure know a lot about this. Maybe I should bring you in for questioning. Oh, so when the police are suspecting somebody is the culprit, they can take them to the police station and question them about where they were at a certain point in time. Oh no, my manager would kill me. So if he got arrested, he would be in trouble. Joking. Anyhow, a high risk, high reward opportunity with a low entry barrier. A low entry barrier, when something is low entry, it means anyone could do it. And that's a problem with online teaching, because as long as you speak English at a B2 level, you can call yourself a teacher nowadays and open slots on some websites. That's a big problem, the low entry barrier in this business. Whereas if there is a high entry barrier, like in medicine, where you need to go through years of medical school to even think of getting a job, it is much different. So, no, I think you are good. Thank you so much, Miriam. Marco is not good. Is not a good teacher. Yes, he is the best. Oh, yes, yes. You omitted the word in the sentence. Correct, Magdalena. You scared me. He is the best. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate the praise. Yo, girl, how old are you? Where are you from? Okay, so you guys are having fun in the chat. Enjoy yourselves. Sounds like something else. Oh yes, anything goes for views. Anything goes means everything is okay. There are no restrictions, no barriers. Anything goes. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I'm on a break at the moment. Oh? It's a long story. Been waiting to change the direction of my show for a long time now. So again, he omitted the I and the have. He just said been waiting to change the direction of my show for a long time now. What's wrong with it? Well, the views are declining for one. So to decline could mean to reject. You decline an offer or you reject an offer. But in this context, it means to plummet, to go down, to sink. So the views are going down for one. So that's the first reason. Why? Not enough pranks? Harsh. Nah, I haven't done those things in a long time. Not that I ever want to get back into it. Anyways, I'm not in a position where I can take that kind of risk yet. Even if I am totally up for trying something new. Because people don't like change. That's right. Yet, they get bored easily too. Today's good might be trash tomorrow. Absolutely true. So what is good today may no longer be considered good tomorrow. Trends change very rapidly. You really like LinkedIn, Miriam. So it feels like I'm battling a daily paradox sometimes. You make it sound like the continuity of your work depends on the audience's whims, kid. I guess you could say that. Why? Oh, she's joining the conversation. Pardon? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Remember, to intrude means to join and invade someone's privacy without any reason to do so. It is very impolite to intrude into someone else's conversation. I was unable to avoid overhearing you. It's alright, I know I'm loud. Can you explain what you mean by why? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Do you think the audience is always right? Of course not. Then why place so much emphasis on what they want? It's a good question. It's a good question. Should I put a lot of attention on what the audience wants? I generally try to help you guys and listen to your desires, but obviously sometimes you have to do your own thing. Why must you follow their whims? Why do you have to follow their whims? So Whims are people's ideas, people's desires. So why do you have to follow their impulses, what they tell you to do? I mean, it all comes down to numbers, right? So it is the essence. It's all about the numbers at its core. A single opinion might be easy to negotiate with. Maybe even 10 or 100. Still doable. But to influence the opinion of thousands, millions, not so easy. So my belief is, if you can't fight them, join them. So you can see how, in this case, he shortened the phrase. Instead of saying them, he just said, fight them. That's the same for him. So instead of saying him, we'll say fight him, fight him. Or fight her, you would say fighter, fighter. So the native speakers will often omit, they will remove the first sound if it makes pronouncing the word easier. Then change things slowly from the inside out. So change from the inside out, it means start at the core and then finish on the outside. So it is a change from within, another way to say it. There's no way it can work. No? Why do you think that? My apologies for not providing context. You don't have to. I was just curious. So he was being a little bit nosy. Considering I intruded, it is only fair. I admit that I'm not a big fan of online activities. So she's definitely old school. I find people's conduct there very loathsome. Okay, some interesting words. Conduct is the way people behave. And again, it's a word that has two different pronunciations. When it is a noun, it is conduct. When it is a verb, it is conduct. To conduct something means to perform, to do, simply said. You conduct an investigation. But people's conduct is people's behavior, the way people act online. And to loathe someone means to hate it. So loathsome means something worthy of hate. It is something despicable that is really annoying. That's a strong word. Yes, even Georgie knows it. 2 years ago, I uploaded my singing reel online. Oh, she showed herself online. In preparation for my audition as a soprano. A soprano? Really? That's cool. Can I see it? She got bullied, man. I'm sure she got bullied by those awful people online. I took it down. It means she removed the video from the internet. Ah, why? I believe she's getting to it, kid. Right, okay. It was something done out of necessity. I recorded the reel using my phone at home, since I have no previous theater experience to show. It was not the highest quality, I admit. So, her video was pretty bad. Even so, I did post it to a video site, mainly to add the link to my applications. So she wanted to put the link of the video in her CV, in her job applications. I did post it. You can see she uses the auxiliary verb do here in its past form to emphasize what she did. I posted it would have been a completely correct sentence, but instead she emphasized her action by using did. I did post it. So you could say, I watched a movie yesterday, or I did watch a movie yesterday. The latter, the second one, will mostly be used when you want to confirm that you truly did something. When maybe a person thinks you didn't do it, and then you reaffirm yourself by saying, I did do it. I did clean my room. Your English is awesome. Are you from the USA? I see that you are from, yes, that's right. I'm not from the US. Check my LinkedIn again. Check my LinkedIn again, and you will see where I'm from. What is your favorite song? Oh, really hard to say. Really hard to say. I don't think I have a single favorite song. Do you have a favorite song, Miriam? Maybe that would help me find something that I like and it's similar to your taste. Though I'm not sure if it helped at all, as my attempts, my tries, have yet to yield results. To yield results means to give results, to provide results. When something, for example, in investments, we talk about yielding returns, yielding profits. It means giving those profits, right? However, one day my application received an unexpected response from an auditioner. Okay, that sounds good. It was a polite rejection. However, they left me with a curious suggestion. What did they say? They highly recommended that I moderate my video's comment section. Oh, that's bad. So she received a lot of hate comments. So I checked. It was a lot. What happened? The comment section was teeming with plenty of strong opinions. So it was boiling. It was full of, if they can even be called that. What? There were a lot of comments telling me to stop screaming and to take my video down. Of course, awful hate comments. Baby Justin Bieber. Oh yes, of course I know Justin Bieber and Baby, 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 alright. I don't know the exact lyrics, but of course I know the song. And Jenny. Oh, I don't know that one. But when it comes to Justin Bieber, I know his song with, what was the name of that other singer? The kid something. I forgot his name. And the song's title was Stay. I think it's Stay, right? The kid something feat Justin Bieber, Stay. Do you know that song? I'm a sociable person, so I apologize if I have bothered you with my questions. Of course not. I mean, you are 15. The minimum age for the stream is 18, so I can't invite you to come and join as a student. But you are always welcome to be in the comments, and please ask as many questions as you want. I would be happy to answer them all. I'm a social person too, but of course I have to read the script from the game, so that's why I can't always reply instantly. Because they didn't want to get cursed and die yet. Wait, I lost the plot. There were a lot of comments telling me to stop screaming and take my video down. Because they didn't want to get cursed and die yet. So basically, they were implying, they were saying her singing was so bad, it made them cursed. It made them receive some negative energy, and it was almost at the point of killing them by how bad it was. And Georgie asks, what's with that nonsense? Like, what are you talking about? Are they crazy? Why would they say something like that? Others question my sanity for knowingly spreading bad luck with my voice. Crazy. So they were questioning whether she is normal. So sanity is being a normal person, not being schizophrenic or crazy in the simplest way. For knowingly spreading, so consciously understanding what she was doing, bad luck with her voice. So they were implying she was just spreading misfortune by her singing. Many others also wanted to know who and where my handler was. Not sure what that means. I mean, since there's no such thing as sentience for us banshees, I suppose. Okay, so sentience means you are an intelligent person, and what she is implying here, her race is a banshee. That's the name of her people, of her kind, and they usually have a handler, somebody who guides them. So they were wondering where that person was, and Lucas says that's really effed up, which is a polite way of saying, well, I'm not gonna say it, but you can imagine what it is. Tell them to shut up. Your video is good. Negative comments. Yes, no negative comments allowed. I generally haven't received any negative comments so far. I mean, knock on wood, I'm really happy that people are not hating on me. I guess there is no reason to hate on me. I'm a kind person. I'm trying to help people learn English. But there are always some awful people out there. Have you ever received any negative comments, Miriam? I hope not. But if you did, then please just ignore them. That's horrible. Even with the Vindication Act in place, those POS still exist, huh? POS is an acronym that stands for Piece of SH. Crap. I'm not gonna use the SH word. And the Vindication Act is some law that has been passed in this game's universe. The Vindication Act, a global treaty to recognize the sentiency and rights of non-sapients. So it is an act, a treaty, so a sort of agreement between countries that even people, even creatures which aren't human, aren't sapient, are still intelligent and they can function on their own as individuals. Sapient refers to any species that is intelligent and bipedal. Okay, I already explained that. Like humans, elves, orcs, gnomes, halflings. You know the type, huh? Yeah, like even the satyrs got added pretty late into the game too, you know? Oh? But shouldn't you fit the bill right away? Yeah, but we're all born male. And we didn't really have the best reputation either. Anyway, it took a while for us to finally get recognized by international law. You can see this is an example of the passive voice. Since the further you are from the likeness of the main six, the slower the process will be. So basically, if you don't look like one of the main races, you're in trouble. It's gonna be more difficult for you. So I'm sure it's been way harder for you, lady. Yes, you are a good person. Thank you so much. You are kind too. Yes, I receive a bad talk from people in my life because of those harsh words. I am mature now. Yes, unfortunately, it is really bad to get hate from others. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So just continue building your character. And your words are so impressive for a person that's not even 15 yet. So a big applause and a big W for you. Keep it up. You are amazing. Our numbers are extremely low. Others being unfamiliar with our existence is not surprising to us. Still, doesn't make it right. But I get it now. Your disdain for the internet. So disdain, the hate. Your hatred for the internet. I'm impressed you seem very chill about it. What? Chill? Do I look chill? Wow, she looks scary. Guys, this is turning into a horror stream. The light? But how can you be chill when such blatant disrespect is thrown in your face like that. She's going crazy, guys. What's going on? So blatant means something that is so obvious, so disrespectful. They didn't even try to hide it. It was so direct. And they were so disrespectful right in her face. Whoa! Don't you wonder what gives them the right to be so vile, to be so evil? Who do they think they are? Pray tell, what do they feel when they commit such offensive acts? Do they derive some sort of perverse pleasure from others' suffering? So do they get some perverse? Remember we spoke about the word pervert, somebody who does immoral, strange things. So is it some sort of twisted pleasure when others suffer? The audacity, I can't. The audacity is that sort of, you can call it the courage, but in a controversial way. So when you do something that is not expected and that others might be offended by or that others may criticize, we are talking about your audacity. So those people had the audacity to criticize and send hate comments to her, which is obviously awful. So not everyone could do it. I couldn't write such comments to anyone, but some people unfortunately have the audacity. I can't! Look at her, she's gonna explode. I see the anonymity of talking through screens has afforded people the comfort of disrespecting others. True, the easiest thing to do is type hate comments from behind the screen without suffering a direct hit to their face for it. Wow. Damn it, not again. I'm not sure if those lightnings were thanks to her. Because somehow the lightning struck at the same time she finished her rant. Damn it, not again. Just a second, please. Oh, okay. Everybody's speechless and Georgie might be running away. Ah, thank goodness. Georgie has run away. I'm happy to hear that. Normally I don't hear that from people in my life, so thank you. No, you should hear more of it, but obviously everyone's situation is different. Some people are born into loving families, into a society that accepts them and they fit the expectations, even if they are different, even if they have some struggles, the environment surrounds them. On the other hand, some people are judged for whatever they do, and no matter how successful they are, they may still be rejected and criticized. So it depends, but the point is, if you are in that category of people who receive some criticism and negativity, it's important to use it as fuel to be even better and not let it get to your heart and affect you in a negative way, because that's what those people would want, and you don't want them to win. It's just not right. That kind of behavior is just not right. I'm sorry, I've gone too far. It's alright. I admit, I just don't want to hear that the audience is always right. Of course. Because that means my dream has run aground before I can even try. How about if I help you? Look, I get what you're going through. As a satire, I had to deal with plenty of numbskulls trying to tear me down to justify their own inferiority complexes. So believe me when I tell you this, You've got what it takes to turn the tables on them. To turn the tables, when tables turn, positions change. So whoever was on top is now the one that is in trouble at the bottom. You know, whoever was criticizing is now being criticized, or at least they are no longer in control. So she can become famous and laugh at those haters by proving them wrong and showing what a great singer she actually is. How? Easy. You got to sell yourself. Whoa, kids, slow down. I might be lax, like I might be relaxed, lenient, but I still work for the law. No pops, not that kind. Of course, he didn't mean selling herself as a prostitute. He meant knowing how to advertise yourself and how to attract customers, viewers, fans, and so on. Honestly, I don't know much about the opera scene, but I know sirens dominate a huge chunk of the soprano roles. Am I right? So a big chunk, a big piece? Yes, it's as if they were made for the role. Exactly. So this is a case of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's a common proverb. If something is working, don't try to fix it. And I agree with it. For as long as something is working and people are happy with it, don't try to innovate. Which means no matter what you do or how hard you try, you'll always be an outlier. So somebody who doesn't belong, a stranger, an outsider. Therefore, if you just compete based on your skills alone, sorry to say this, but you probably won't make it. Same as the ESL market. If you just advertise yourself as a teacher, it won't work. You have to do coffee talk streams to attract people and show them how good of a teacher you are. So thank you all for watching me right now. It is much appreciated. A big heart and a big W for you. Wait, hear me out. So like, listen to my ideas. You got one awesome thing all those sirens don't have. What is it? A story. A story? Yeah. Imagine a banshee who dreams of becoming a lead soprano, or whatever it is you wish to do on the stage. Pursuing her dream in the midst of all the sirens, despite all the odds stacked against her. So to pursue your dream is to chase your dream, to follow in the footsteps, do what's necessary to achieve it in the middle of all the sirens, despite. So when we use despite, we are introducing the overall situation. So she is doing this knowing that there are so many hardships, despite all the odds stacked against her. Stacked means this, one on top of the other. You could have a stack of bricks, and the odds are the chances. So when the odds are against you, it means your chances are low. And when they are stacked against you, it means it is nearly impossible. Isn't that a great narrative? But you haven't even heard my singing yet. Have you? I'd love to, of course. But honestly, that doesn't matter as much as you think. What? Our goal is to get your story stuck in people's heads first. Most people will just scoff at it because of their own dumb assumptions, which is exactly what we want. And then we'll blow all their expectations away by putting you on stage. What stage and how? Don't worry, I have my ways. No matter how you sing, everybody will be surprised seeing you there. And that's when you'll get your time to really shine. What are you talking about? No. What? Why? I just want the chance to properly sing, to show what I'm made of, regardless of what I am. I know, and I'm offering you a possible way in. No offense, but all of this sounds like you're just... It's as if you're trying to sell a caricature of me. A caricature, so a drawing of her, not real her. Of course not, no way. But ouch, that kinda hurt a little bit. I'm sorry for being rude, for being impolite, but I don't know you, and you don't know me. So how am I supposed to consider everything you said when you don't even know my name? Well, if what you've been doing had worked at all, I would have asked for your name already, don't you think? Hey, I don't know where you were going with that, but I think you went too far, kid. What the hell are you talking about? Ah, crap. Hey, look. Oh. The storm seems to be easing up. To ease up, to calm down, to relax. I'll be taking my leave. Right? Thank you for coming, Miss Riona. Miss Riona, our new character. We hope to see you again. Indeed we do. Is he going to apologize? Our conversation certainly took an odd turn. So a strange turn. So let me make this point. For all the words you spoke earlier, I feel few were actually intended for me. Take care. Have a safe trip. Oh, she was not happy about that. I think she got a bit angry. Sorry about all that. I messed up, didn't I? It's a question tag when you just want the other person to confirm your idea. So I can say, you guys like this, don't you? I have this expectation that you like it. I just want you to confirm that. So he already suspects, he already feels he's messed up, but he wants us to confirm that. Can't say, kid. The old man is still trying to figure out what just happened. Oh man, dunno what came over me, Pops. It's like a casual way to say, I don't know. I get too hyped up sometimes and lose my cool. So to lose your cool means to lose your temper. To allow those emotions to boil over. And he's getting a notification, maybe a call. Sorry, just a sec. It's my manager. The road closure is over, so he is picking me up now. An example of a separable phrasal verb, and an example of when we have to use the pronoun in between the main verb and the particle. So it would be incorrect to say he is picking up me. No, doesn't work. Oh, that's wonderful. Nice. I guess we are all happy that he is leaving. By the way, do you need a ride, Pops? I can drop you off wherever. So at any location, it doesn't matter. No problem. Thanks, kid, but it's all right. I'm sure the cabs will start rolling around soon. The taxis will start rolling around. They will start driving around. You sure? Yup. Alrighty. I guess I'll be seeing you guys around. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again. Yeah. Hey, Mark Coffee. Yes? No, it's nothing. Okay then. See you soon, Mark Coffee. Pops. Have a safe trip. Oh, we didn't like that guy. I got some certificates since last time. That's good. It means my coffee shop is getting the recognition it deserves. Well, that was a show and a half. So a show and a half, it means it was more than just a show. It was really incredible. Feels like I'm ready to just call it a day. Guys, remember to call it a day, to finish work, to end work for the day. As soon as I get my cab, I'll get out of your hair, Mark Coffee. Oh, please. You know I don't mean it like that. Not gonna lie though, listening to those two got me thinking for a little bit. About me and my youngest daughter, Missy. Maybe I was too hard on her, but I don't know. When you are a parent, it's hard to choose between supporting your kids' ideas or stopping them from taking things too far. It's always a fine line to tread, for sure. So it's a fine line to determine what is right and what is wrong. It's very hard to decide if something is the right choice or the wrong choice. Yup. It's the missus. You know what? I think I better go. At least if she hears the rain outside, she'll get less mad at me. Please try not to get sick. Kidding, but I better go though. You take care on closing, Marcoffee. Will do. Hope you get a cab soon. Thanks, see ya. Oh, I think this is the end of our episode. It was a long one. Oof, what a day. I better clean up and then, what's this? An old metal lighter with an interesting design carved on it. So the carving is when you remove parts of things so the inside sticks out. You create basically holes, you create cavities, and then the inside part sticks out, and that's how you create art. Somebody must have forgotten this. Better keep it safe over here. Old lighter, it exudes an interesting feel. Okay, it's now in my inventory. Okay, let's now wrap this up. So wrap this up means to end something. You are wrapping it like when you are preparing a present for someone, a gift for someone. You'll have your main box of the gift and then wrap it in paper or wrap a ribbon around it. Okay, we are all done. But I'm happy in different situation. I don't care. Yes, that's right. That's important. That's very important. Yes, you are a good person. Thank you so much. Green tea latte. Both sweet and savory with a hint of bitterness for the heart. Okay. Let's see what it has to offer. Is it rainy again? Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. The Evening Whispers, Wednesday, September 20th. Future of dating, how AI may steal your potential mates with increasing sentiency. So, the more intelligent AI becomes, the more likely it is going to be to take your potential partners. Done. Yes, that's right. Hold on. Why did you remove all the messages? Why did you wrap it up like that? And I think if you are familiar with the internet meme scene, you'll recognize this picture. This meme of a man walking with a woman taking a look at another woman's back. Morris Lester's conviction stands after appeal rejected. Morris Lester was the manager of Rachel, one of the characters from the previous installment of Coffee Talk, and his sentence, the fact that he was guilty, has remained intact after his appeal. So once you are sentenced, you can appeal that decision. You can try to have the decision changed, but it was rejected, so the original one still stands. The controversial motive behind an ex-fire agent's investigation, a deep dive. Okay, interesting. In Morocco, we drink tea all day. Yes, just like in Turkey. I think you are some of the biggest tea drinkers in the world. But do you drink the black tea or green tea? What is your tea of preference? The weather seems better tonight, but it's still rainy outside. I think they just didn't want to add another background. They just chose to roll with the same one all the time. Guys, we're gonna wrap things up here. Save game, yes. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciated everyone who stopped by, especially Miriam and Magdalena, who were active in the chat. All the others as well, Dayan, Lazar, Sarah, Lena. I truly appreciate all of you folks. Once again, a big W and a heart for all of you. I'll send them in the chat as well. Big W's and a heart. So if that's all for today, I'll be calling it a day. Green tea. Okay, so not like the Turks. The Turks like the black tea. So you have some different preferences. We can talk about it more in the following session. I'll be live tomorrow with Mauro, hopefully. So Miriam, I guess it is the same time as in my country in Morocco. So it is definitely a good night for you and a good afternoon to you, Magdalena. All the other folks, if you're from Asia, good morning. If you're from Europe and Africa, have a good night. And if you're from the Americas,